Questions for Honor Huff and Chance Moore.
So, Honor, you were asked yesterday if you'd rather take it in a wide open lane or take a wide open three, and tonight you took that wide open three, and it seemed like it started to kick off that comeback towards the second half. Just your thoughts on how you guys were still able to make that comeback here tonight, although you fell short.
I mean, when our back's against the wall, we always come together as a team and try to figure out ways where it's kind of a player-led drive that we have within us. And when you do that so many times, you're bound to get bit. And we've started the game too many times just lethargic and not ready to go. So we put ourselves in these tough situations, and we've been fortunate enough in some games to kind of claw back and end up winning and being on the right end of it. But, you know, recently we've just been on the bad side of it if we're not making enough plays down the stretch. And, again, we put ourselves in these positions, and no matter what happens or how I made the open shot, I mean, it doesn't matter because in the culmination of things, we still lost.
Honor, how do you get that fixed?
I mean, I don't want to give a cliche answer, but I mean, that's not necessarily on me. I mean, I know coach is going to sit back, watch, and the coaches are going to try to come up with a game plan, a switch, I don't know, something, a strategy that can get us going. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's 5 seniors that are starting out there. It's not like there's a freshman out there. There's no underclassmen. Like, we've all been through the reins of college basketball, and we're not executing at a high enough level to start games. And that's on us, and we have to take accountability for that.
Honor, that your last three-point attempt of the game, did Traore get a piece of that? Can you just kind of take me, did you think you had a good look, or?
I mean, Coach keeps saying it was his fault. He thinks he should have called timeout. He kept yelling at the side, we don't need a three. We don't need a three. Try to drive him. I mean, I'm a three-point shooter. It's what I do. And obviously I want to listen to him. Obviously, I don't want to go against what he says. But I just felt like I had just made one. I just felt like that was the best shot I could create for myself in that situation. We had a lot of time left, so that's on me. I take accountability for that.
So if Traore gets a piece of that, that's a pretty good play on his part.
Yeah, it was good defense for sure. I mean, I think I rushed it a little bit too much. I mean, we had a lot of time on the clock. I maybe should have called for a screen or maybe drove it, especially because we were in a bonus and I shoot well from the free throw line. But in my head, I was just like, again, that's what I do. I don't really want to go against myself, and obviously I don't want to go down there with 7-footers, and I just wanted to shoot my three. But Coach did harp on me driving it right there, so that was on me. I should have listened to him.
Looked like you and Coach, as well as Jasper, you spoke kind of after that last turnover. What was that messaging from Ross?
Well, he had thought that I just put my head down and ran when he gave Jasper directions to tell me that if they missed, to get me the ball and go. When Jasper got the rebound, I was running, but Trey came in front of me, so I tried to come back to the ball. And basically, he just grabbed us because he thought that I was running away from the ball or wasn't trying to get it. And he apologized just now in the locker room because he said he rewatched it, but he was just kind of not yelling, but stern with me, just like, you got to go get it. I told Jasper for you to get it, but again, I was trying to get it. But from his vantage point, at first, it looked like I wasn't. So that's kind of what he was just telling us. Just, we got to be better in those late game in communication and execution.
For both of you guys, how much did free throws and rebounding come into play in the final outcome?
I feel like, rebounding was a big part of it. We got out-rebounded pretty bad tonight. And, just giving up those offensive rebounds, that's what really started them, having that great burst in the first 4. And, we got to keep being in the gym, working on our free throws as well. But I feel like it was more rebounding that hurt us tonight.
For both of you guys, with so many pauses and just stoppages in play there in the first half, with so many of them being reviews, how difficult is that for a player whenever you're trying to garner some momentum and then all of a sudden it just stops due to a review or whatever it may be? How difficult is that to try and rally from that?
I didn't feel like it was too difficult. We were just struggling to get a rhythm offensively, and when we're struggling to hit shots, we gotta crash the offensive boards, and I feel like when we're doing that, that's when we're at our best.
Honor, for so much of the season, you guys were so good at home, struggled away from home. Any logical explanation of why it's kind of flipped over these last 2 or 3 weeks?
Nah, I don't. I really don't. But it's frustrating. Just being keen and honest. Like, we lost to the bottom 2 teams at home, and we lost 3 in a row at home right now, which is it's unacceptable, honestly, for again a group of seniors who play most of the time. We're not getting it done at the level that we're supposed to. I mean, Coach kind of just alluded to maybe changing up strategies. He kind of went extreme, but he was like, maybe we stay in a hotel night before the game, even if it's home, because now it's flipped and we're playing better on the road. But I think we start out abysmal on the road and away, so and home. So I don't really have an explanation. It's something that we kind of have to go in as a group and kind of culminate an answer.
Chance, you said you guys were looking for rhythm. When you finally found it, did it come from the defensive end?
I would say so, yes. When we started, making it really tough for them, we were on defense. We were able to get out and run a little bit, draw some fouls, get some easy ones. I just feel like we just got to come out the gate with that, first 4, first 8, and will give us a better chance to, beat teams.
You guys were pretty obviously more aggressive, kind of gambling for passes and stuff. Is that just Ross trying to turn up the intensity for you guys?
Yeah, he just wanted us, guard our yard, be physical, and just stop getting blown by, basically. When we want to guard, we're one of the best defensive teams in the country. We just got to want to, all the time.
Hey, Honor, when it's watching games, when it's watching it happen, you've mentioned these slow starts. Do you see patterns or overlapping occurrences that keep popping up here?
I mean, like I said, I think we just come out lethargic. I think we are trying to fill the game out, and when we do that, the other team is pressing. And especially, obviously, no offense to them, they played their hearts out. They deserve that win. When you have a team like that has nothing to lose, they come in here with reckless advantage, and they're pushing it at us, and we don't have a response because we're not in tune with the physicality of that process of them and their offensive prowess. And then I come out, I'm not guarding it well I should. We're not making shots. We're turning the ball over to start. It's just little things that are being replicated after every game. And again, that's something that we as a group have to figure out because it's really hurting us, and it's deterring what we want to do in the end goals.
Any more questions? Thanks, guys.